taken nearly 5 months, but at long last, a Knoxville man finally received his state unemployment check. While numbers from the State Department of Labor show continued unemployment claims are dropping, there are still thousands of people waiting on theirs. Tonight, WATE 6 on Your Side consumer investigator Don Dare follows up on a story he first reported 2 weeks ago.
That's right, Lori. We found that many complicated unemployment claim cases, they end up being delayed. Tonight, Brian Hendricks will no longer have to hold his breath every time the bill arrives. Till a few weeks ago, when he found work, Brian registered every week for state unemployment benefits, but they never arrived. Apparently, there had been some miscommunication. As we look at your claim summary, $517 a week is the back pay that was put into your account?
Yes, that's right.
How many weeks?
16 weeks.
16 weeks. Brian Hendricks can breathe again. His long-awaited unemployment benefits that stretch over months were recently deposited into his bank.
A lot of bills have piled up, and some friends have helped me keep from getting evicted and to keep my utilities on and gas in the car. And
you had some medical things?
Yes, I have some medical bills that were just about to go to collections.
2 weeks ago, we reported how Brian spent hours a day checking on his unemployment status with the state of Tennessee. Sitting in his sparsely furnished apartment, he told us that friends lent him money since losing his steady job in January. Brian doesn't like being unemployed and recently found a new job. On the state's website, he registered in January, then waited and waited again for his benefits.
I've been certifying for 18 weeks. It took about 7 or 8 weeks just to get the approval letter from the Department of Labor. I called them and then went through the same thing everyone else does. You wait and wait and wait, and the system either hangs up on you, or if you do get to talk to someone, they don't really have any answers. You can tell they're reading from a script. So they don't know when I will be paid.
When the pandemic began last year, the state added people at the Department of Labor to deal with the unprecedented number of unemployment claims. We contacted the state earlier this month about Brian's complicated case.
I got a phone call the day after you and I spoke, when you were here. And it was about a 20-minute conversation with a lady there at the Department of Labor. Once we got everything cleared up, she said, I can't make any promises. It might be about 2 or 3 weeks. But as it turned out, 2 days later, I got paid.
Apparently there was some confusion in the temp jobs that you had after you lost your full-time job?
I had changed temp agencies because the one I was working for closed at the end of the year. So another agency picked up the contract that I was on, and that seemed to be a source of confusion for the people at the Department of Labor. This first column shows the $275 a week that's paid out by the state.
No longer will Brian have to check his weekly unemployment claims summary to find his current status. He encourages others not to give up.
You know, there is hope. You just have to keep working at it. Don't give up. You just have to keep working at it. It's finding a job is a job, and that's part of what, you know, they're trying to teach us through the Department of Labor is, you know, they want us to be diligent and keep working, pushing forward.
Now, the state tells 6 on Your Side, once a claim is filed for unemployment benefits, the claimant and former employer have responsibilities that assist with its progression. In Brian's case, his former employer did not provide the correct information to the state. Because he had been waiting for months for his benefits, we asked the state last month to investigate his case. They did. Tonight, he has money in his account, and we're pleased that we could help. Lori?
Oh, so glad. Thank you, Don. And if you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wate.com or give him a call. His 6 on Your Side hotline number is right there, 865-633-5974.